Hello everyone and welcome to an unboxing. This is for the Once Upon a Book Club. I don't even remember when I ordered this. It was in the summer. July maybe? Something around there. But, so it was a pre-order. So I don't remember the cost. I don't know if the cost has changed or if they still have them in stock. I don't know any of that, but I will list the website for this company in the description box. This is Unplugged. Yes, Unplugged. And this is their advent calendar. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open it. So let's, because I'm impatient and I want to know what's in it. And this box is heavy. Does it say on the shipping label how, I don't even know where to look on the shipping label. Anyway, okay. Let's, oh, one of the tapes is already broken. It's hanging on by one piece of tape. Alright. Okay. Let me flip it back again. Okay. Okay. So things are individually wrapped. Let me grab this so you can kind of see. So things are individually wrapped. There's no number on that. So I'm going to get stuff out and we'll go from there. Okay. I've got 8 bubble wrapped items, and let's see, what is this? Got a couple of small things that aren't in bubble wraps, so let's see. Okay. Unplugged box presents. Now let me come back to that. I'm going to open this. So, free bonus gift. Stickers. Okay. So let's see what we got. Some of these are big. Now this one's cute. It's like a coffee cup, and then, but I'm guessing it's actually supposed to be cocoa because there's a mug that looks like with marshmallows there on a little tray with a book. And then we have slow burn book matches sticker, a Romantasy caramel cold brew. 1 shot enemies to lovers, 1 pump of Fae, 1 pump spice, extra smut. Mobile order, item 1 of 1, items in order 1, and then it's a drink. This is cute. That's cute. High Lords and Wing Leaders sticker. A little dragon up there. Fae Romance Book Club. Romantasy Book Club. And then the biggest sticker of them all is Unplugged Book Box. And this is pretty. So I will say that that's pretty. Okay, so those are the stickers. I'll put these in my little book that I'm collecting these stickers in. Now, let's read this. I'm going to read the back of this one first. It says, Twisted Retreat Monthly Horror Box. Our sister box, Twisted Retreat, is a monthly horror box that features exclusive horror books and useful horror-themed merch. Book-only box also available. So it looks like the theme for December is Fairy Tales and Myths. For January 2025, it is The Witching Hour. The December Twisted Retreat box focuses on twisted fairy tales and myths. Our featured book has art by, and then it lists some, and then January boxes are available from December 23rd through January 22nd. So the January box is not available yet. It says this month features an exclusive witchy book with art. So that's that. Now, this has some scratch stuff on it. Unplugged Book Box presents Romantasy Advent Box. Thank you for ordering our Romantasy Advent Box. Scratch off each day to reveal more info about your book. We put loads of love into this box and had a blast working with authors, illustrators, and designers to bring their visions to life. Follow along via our newsletter and social media accounts for info regarding future prints of sequels. If you received the 3-day box, please scratch off the dates you received to reveal more. Okay, well, how do I know what... Okay, these, they don't have anything. Oh! Are they individually wrapped inside of the bubbles? Yes. So this one, so they are wrapped. This one says open on December 24th. Guess what? I'm opening them now. So So pretty wrapping on that one. Is the wrapping all the same or are they different? The wrapping is different. This one is open on December 25th. Open on December 18th. So I'm going to get these out and then I'll show them to you before I open them. Okay, so we have books to open. If you want to open them one day at a time, it's December 18th through December 25th. As I said, I'm impatient. I want to know what these are, and I want to be able to put stuff away. Where these are all books, I'm just still going to open them. All right, so I will scratch these off after I open it. So this one, open on December 18th. Here's the wrapping, very cloud. And let's see what this is. Pretty. Okay, so the first book is Rise of the Dawnbringer. This is the Bornbane series, book number 1 by I.A. Tekurian. An ancient darkness, a land unraveled, the threads of fate torn asunder. That's the back. Leaves for the stenciled edges. This does have a ribbon. So the ribbon is gold. End pages. Fighting. Signed. And there's acknowledgments. This one has a map. And then we're into the book. And then the rear, okay, so the end pages at the back are different. Rise of the Dawnbringer. Okay, all right, I'm gonna scratch this with my scissors and see what it says. Rise of the Dawnbringer, our exclusive edition, includes a hardcover print with art by, includes metal corners. So that's all it's just going to say. Who it's by, exclusive edition, what it includes. Like the metal corners. Okay. Don't really care about that. Honestly, don't care. Okay. Let me pull this up. I'm not going to scratch because that's all that's going to be. So I'm not going to continue scratching stuff. So let me pull this synopsis. Okay. So there are 3 books in this series so far, and I will read the synopsis. Okay. It says this is the first book in a high fantasy series. It is a slow burn romance that surpasses the bounds of time. After living her entire life behind the white walls of the illustrious kingdom of Dillenval, Princess Mara, niece of the great king Grathiel, understands what is expected of her. As her uncle's only heir to the throne, she was raised to be a noble woman with a full understanding of the history of the lands of Xenofrost and the fallen kingdoms that lay beyond Dillenval's protected borders. But the political intrigue and endless theatrics that come with her birthright have never suited her. Though she loves her people, Mara loathes the future her uncle has planned for her, and the approach of her 21st birthday brings with it a whole new expectation that she will marry a man of the king's choosing. Mara believes this is the worst thing that could ever happen to her. She's wrong. In the early morning hours before her birthday, she's awakened by a living nightmare. A group of dreads, the immortal dark magic users vanquished by King Garthriel 20 years before, have infiltrated the castle, and Mara is kidnapped from her own bed by a tall, dark stranger with dire motives. For the first time in her life, the princess finds herself outside the guarded walls of Dillenval and witnessing firsthand the destruction of the dread's corruptive magics have wrought upon the land. The world is dying. Horrifying creatures stalk the barren plains and tainted forests. Foul rulers defiled by Diabolical magics vie for control. A mysterious ritual involving Mara herself seems to be Xenofrost's only hope for survival. But when hidden truths about the past burns Mara's life to the ground, she can somehow find victory in the ashes. So that is Rise of the Dawnbringer. Okay, let's move on to this one for the 19th. So it's a red sky, clouded sky with lightning on the back. Okay. Okay. This one is book number 2 in that series. So A Prophecy of Undone. I will not be reading the synopsis on this one. This one looks like I'm wondering if it's going to involve pirates, because it looks like we've got tentacles there. And it's a ship at sea. And then there's water on the back. It says, Veiled Secrets, Deadly Shadows, The Last Whispers of Destiny. And then these sprayed edges are lightning. And then it's a little too dark to see, but it's like water waves. So the sprayed, or the front end pages. Also signed by the author. So this is the Bornbane series book number 2. And then it has an image, the other one did too, of what the original cover looks like. And then the back end pages. Sweet. I'm hoping that maybe this one is book number 3 in that. So let's go ahead and open this one. So this one's like just kind of flower there. No, it is not. This is a different author. So this next book is Bound by Gravity by Jenny Hickman. And this one, it says Lies, Betrayal, and Love. Okay, this one has a reversible dust jacket, so I'm going to show you the reversible dust jacket. They were never meant for happily ever after. They fell in love anyway. She thought he was dead. 4 years after the disappearance of her beloved prince, Lady Alette Riddy returns to the Fey realm to find Prince Sinan very much alive and on the verge of marrying a bloody princess. Desperate for answers, Alette poses as a servant to gain access to his castle, but the wedding bells are ringing and she's running out of time before she loses him forever. Prince Sinan Bel has problems, a lot of them. Most pressing, an arranged marriage not to the woman he was meant for, but the princess of a neighboring kingdom. When the king refuses to call off the engagement, Sinan, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, anyway, he loses all hope. Then his long-lost love returns from the grave. Sinan and Alette learn the truth of what kept them apart, discovering they have been betrayed by those closest to them. The only way to be together is to flee the kingdom, but first they must escape a castle full of traitors. And then under the dust jacket, with a little bit of gold foiling there, Bound by Gravity, and then the same synopsis is on the back there. Spine, sprayed edges, then there's the top, bottom, front end pages, back end pages. And now going back to the front, this does have a signed page. And that's it. Content warning. And then a map. Okay, moving on to what should be opened on December 21st. Okay, this next one is Curse of Shadows and Thorns by L.J. Andrews. It says, as niece of the king, Elise Lysander cares about two things: sneaking into gambling dens and avoiding an adventageous marriage at all costs. When her uncle holds her life of her deathly ill father over her head, reluctantly, Elise puts her fate into the hands of Legion Grey, the handsome and mysterious dowry negotiator. He may be arrogant and infuriating, but soon Legion incites a blistering, forbidden passion she can't ignore. As their attraction grows, so do the dangers. Attacks from black-eyed people, a cursed enemy who is more beast than man, and rumors of Fae returning for the crown they believe was stolen from them long ago. After a bloody coup upends the kingdom, Elise flees with Legion, but nothing is as it seems. The man she allowed into her heart reveals his own secret plans with the return of magic, and he has every intention of using Elise to see them through. With war between magic and mortal on the horizon, Elise must pick a side to protect her kingdom. Does she stand with her people who stole the throne, or with the man who lied his way into her heart and whose secret past could bring her destruction? Sprayed edges. Looks like it's a raven or a crow, and then a thorn rose vine. So, oh, and then there's an axe there at the bottom and an axe at the top. And, okay, this is a reversible dust jacket. Under the dust jacket, I really like that. And there's the back. And then that side, front end pages, back end pages, and signed. Okay, moving on to December 22nd. Okay, this next one is House of Bane and Blood. And then there's the back. Sprayed, stenciled edges. Is that a... Oh, that's a castle on a rocky thing there. Looks like there's a snake. Yeah, a snake, a moon, and a gun. This does have a ribbon as well, which you can see a little bit right there. So it's a dark navy or a black. And then these stenciled edges, they match the other side. And let's take this reversible dust jacket off. So there's the inside of the flap on the one side that you did see, and then the reversible side is right like this. Let's see, House of Bane and Blood. In a city split into two opposing sides, power comes in many bloodlines: money, love, and, most importantly, secrets. An heiress in the most notorious family in Lynchhaven, Camilla Marchese, is doing all she can to keep her family's syndicate, the Iron Saint Railway, from slipping into bankruptcy. When the gorgeous and depraved Nikolai Atano, the leader of a rival family, offers to pay off the inspector in exchange for her hand, she has no choice but to give up not only her throne but her name. Nico has his own motivations for their union beyond maintaining peace with her family. A serial kidnapper known as the Collector has been ravaging the streets of Remnant Row, stirring up mistrust between natives and descendants. If Milla can help restore safety to his streets, he'll have no need for her or her family's company. Find the Collector, prevent a war between their sides of the city, and pay off the family debt before she turns 21. If Mila can fulfill her end of the bargain, she'll walk away with more freedom than she's ever had before. But this deal plunges Mila into the city's dark underbelly, where remnant magic and arcane science compete in a deadly game of depravity. When forbidden feelings rise for her new husband and dark family secrets come to light, Mila must discover the truth about her past before it gets them both killed, or worse, collected. Had to take a drink break and a cough break there. Okay, under the dust jacket. And then there's the back. This one says, Order hates what it can't control. And then looks like he has a bionic hand holding his drink. So that's the front end pages. Back end pages. And signed page. These are beautiful editions. I am very happy I got this box. And these all feel like hardbacks. So I've got 3 more books. This one says open on December 23rd. This one is, okay. This is book number 2. So this is, I will not read the synopsis of this one. Now, when I do my book haul for December, I'm sure I will read the synopsis for all of them. So this is book number 1 in the series, and this is book number 2. So there's the front, dust jacket. There's the back, sprayed edges. We have a, looks like the Tower of London there, or Big Ben, I should say. Bionic hand, and then reaching for another hand, something there, and then a pistol, a snake, and one of those like drama masks, same on the bottom. And a reversible dust jacket again. And then under the dust jacket, the back says you can't control chaos. And then there's the spine, and there's the back. And then we have front end pages, back end pages, and another signed book page. All right, opening on December 24th. This is book number 1 in, looks like the Legacy series, and this one is Reign of Shadows and Endings by Melissa K. Rorick, I'm guessing is how that is said. Could be way wrong on that. Oh, this does have a synopsis on the back, so we'll read this one. It says, of all the worlds and life they created, the gods favored their children the most. But with that favor came the fear that their legacy would one day become too powerful and overshadow them. Devrim was created, a realm hidden amongst the stars. The gods gave their legacy the best of all the worlds, and then they left. A sworn agreement to never return, to never interfere. Forced to a life of servitude, the Fae are required to provide for the legacy in more ways than one. Every 5 years, the eligible Fae are gathered for the selection and assigned to serve in one of the 6 kingdoms. To be chosen as the personal source of a kingdom heir is the greatest honor, and for the first time in a millennia, all 6 kingdoms have heirs choosing a source. But their selections could tip the power of balance a little too far. Teslan Asura was as forgotten as the realm, but when she finds herself the personal source to the heir of endings, she winds up serving in the darkest kingdom of them all. The secrets within the Arius kingdom are meant to be learned and kept, but this was never the life she wanted. Fighting not only for the fate thrust upon her, but the temptation to lose herself to desire, Tessa will do anything to escape her new destiny, until she starts to realize maybe the world wasn't as forgotten as they thought, and maybe she's the reason why. And that's why I say it's going to involve dragons, more than likely. Dragons. And this does have a black ribbon as well. End pages on the front. End pages on the back. And signed book page. These are just absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous editions. Wow. Okay. All right. Last one. This one was to be opened on Christmas, so on December 25th. This one does have a dust jacket. Okay, and this last book is Tell Death by Miranda Lynn. I wondered when you can't come out to play. Nightmare, right? I wondered when you'd come out to play. Nightmare. Okay, that's why it was confusing to me. I read it wrong. Okay. And there's the spine, dust jacket. Sprayed edges, it looks like it's a door or some kind. Yeah, because there's a lock there. Okay. Beyond the realm of gods, two cities stand at the brink of despair, and a dark destiny awaits death's newest maiden. Long ago, Requiem was plagued by war and abandoned by the gods, but death saved the suffering people, giving each soul 100 years of immortality. With that grace, he also sent two maidens, one of life for healing and comfort, and one of death, the only person in the world with the ability to kill. Generations later, the life maiden is missing, and Princess Denaria is nothing more than a trained weapon, a hunter, a murderer wrenched into death's dark court to have the name of her next victim scarred into her palm. She is the enemy of this land, but when she's given the chance to bring peace through marriage and finally show her father's kingdom her worth, she is viciously tricked into marrying the wrong man, ruining the future of the damaged realm. Her only hope to give something back to the world is to find the missing life maiden. Now eternally bound to her enemy and dragged into the darkest burlesque show her new husband is bound to, she must fight to keep herself free and her heart, especially when she becomes the hunted. Okay. Reversible dust jacket. Ooh, and this one's a cloth hardback, so... Okay. And this is the color of the ribbon that I saw. There's a ribbon there. But till death. Look at this. These are gorgeous. Okay, and front end pages. Back end pages. Signed page. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for this Once Upon a Book Club. No, Unplugged. Because if they're gonna do these special editions, like for example, I have books 1 and 2 and 2 of the series. These are all part of a series, and they're either the first book or I have books 1 and 2. Oh, no, I don't. Follow. Okay. So this was the limited edition Romantasy Advent box. So you had the option of 3 days or 8 days. I obviously did the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I obviously did the 8 days. So I have started to follow Unplugged on Instagram so that I can see if they're going to announce when they're going to do, like with this one being the first in the series, if they'll do a special edition so that the covers match. So I'll keep an eye out on that because I will want matching editions if I can get them. So let me know, have you read any of these books? Did you get the Romantasy Advent? Did you do the 3 days or the 8 days? And if you have not read these particular books, have you read books by any of these authors? Definitely let me know. Out of all of these special editions, which one was your favorite? I cannot pick. They are all beautiful. So yeah, let me know if you do have a favorite and any of your thoughts. Talk to me in the comment section below. And until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book, and I will talk to you later.